Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We heard earlier some comments from the other side about, gee, what could have been done and the desire for a bipartisan agreement on things. And yet, I know since President Trump came into office, he offered a deal to work out legalization for folks that had been granted DACA, and that offer was slapped down. So it's interesting to hear now, after the opportunity did present itself in the last Congress with Republicans in control in the House and Senate, and the President wanting to work something out in a bipartisan manner, now we hear, oh, we wanted it bipartisan all along. Well, a problem with a self-governing nation is that when people abandon the rule of law in that self-governing nation, it's not going to remain self-governing that much longer. What has made America strong was that one of the things that nobody was above the law. That included presidents, it included most everybody. There were exceptions, but as I've continued to say for a number of years, we should but we should control the border, get it secured, continue to give over 1 million visas a year, fine. Most generous country in the world when it comes to allowing access, ingress and egress. Continue that, but control the border. And once the border is controlled, we can work out about what to do about the people that came in illegally. We can work that out. Some try to slam Republicans, say, oh, you must hate Hispanics. They don't know our hearts. They don't know my heart. The huge majority of Hispanics I know, they love God, they're devoted to their family, and they have an incredible hard work ethic. I think those are three components that help really make America the great country, the greatest, I believe, in the world. We need more of that. That's a great thing, but the immigration has to be legal. Now, this bill, though, we had a rule shoved through. No amendments were going to be allowed. Not only is this not going to be a bipartisan effort to work out agreement from both sides, we're slamming this through. We're not letting any amendments. And there were clearly problems with the bill. For example, my amendment would have helped stop gang members from being given legalization. No, that got voted down. And not only was the amendment voted down, under the bill, the Secretary cannot consider the fact that we have information in our database that clearly shows that someone is a gang member. Oh no, not only that, the Secretary under this bill is prohibited from getting help to go through and review evidence of who's a gang member and who isn't. That would mean hundreds of thousands of people would have to be considered by the Secretary individually. That's no mistake. They knew the Secretary could not do that. So they were going to get as many gang members in as can possibly come in, and there will be disputes over who came in when. That is an ongoing issue. But if a gang member is denied under this program, then all the other applicants will have had to pay a fee that will pay for the gang member's lawyer to sue in federal court. Look, it's clear what's going on. One party thinks their future as the only party, as the majority party, will be to get as many felons voting as possible and get as many people in here beholding to the Democratic Party, legally, illegally, whatever. But the tragedy continues to go on at the border. Every time we mention legalization, amnesty, DACA, Dreamers, all of those things, the Border Patrol make clear people flood in illegally. Let's do the right thing. Let's vote no on this and work something out when the border's secure. I yield back.